There is a famous saying by the father of value investing, Benjamin Graham. He said that in short run, stock market is a voting machine, but in long run, it's a weighing machine. So what does that mean? It means that stock price today is often manipulated by moneymakers, bank, financial institutions, emotions, and noise. But in the long run, the only thing that's matter is the weight, the actual cash that the company is producing, and the actual profits that the company is making. Most investors lose money, especially the day traders. This is because they are beating on the voting machine. Today I'm going to teach you how to measure the weight, how to analyze the company, how to understand if the company is profitable. I'm going to show you to stop gambling and guessing and to use data and start investing using the TheEdgeResearch tool that we have developed for the retail and ordinary investors like you and me. Right now we are playing a game that everything works against you. The big institutions, they have supercomputers, tons of big data and real-time informations that continuously feeding to their dashboard. You probably have opened tens of different tabs on your browsers. For example, one for the news, one for the earnings, and another for the charts and interactive information. And none of them talks to each other. They are disjointed and lacks integration. This is why retail investors struggles as compared to the institutional investor. You cannot make a clear decision when the map you are using is broken. We built TheEdgeResearch to fix this. Think like a professional command centers or dashboard that you can use to address the gap between the retail investors and the Wall Street institutional investors. So this is the homepage for the TheEdgeResearch. On top, as I said, you will have access to the global market overview about overall market performance, the S&P 500 index, tech-heavy Nasdaq, and industrial-focused Dow Jones. You will also have access to the volatility index to understand how fluctuating the market is. Also the 10-year treasury yield, which is a direct indicator of the interest rate. You will also have some metrics on the labor markets, including unemployment rate, the housing and mortgage rate, as well as the inflation. You also have the general news section, which provides the latest update on the market, including stock markets, overall economy, political news, and financial news. On the right side, you have stock news specific. You can also search by any company's ticker. For example, if you want to know the latest news related to Tesla, just type the ticker and you will have all the related news. Economic calendar, this gives you the global economic event, which you can filter by different countries on the right. For example, if I select US, and then you can filter by different levels of impact on the stock market. Economic indicators provide you with different indicators of the overall economy. For example, if you are interested to know the unemployment rate, you can click here and it provides you how the unemployment rate evolved in the last 12 months. Market risk premium is the additional value that each investors are seeking above the fixed rate, which is sensitive to the stability of the general economy of specific countries. The earning briefing, as I mentioned, this provides you with a comprehensive picture about the earnings, including the upcoming earnings that you can filter by different categories of stocks, S&P 500 listed stocks or popular stocks, the sector rotation and performance, as well as two interactive charts that you can search for any exchange traded funds or indices, specific stocks. For example, if you want to compare the total price return for the Apple and comparing them with the Google as well as the Microsoft and Tesla, you can search these different companies and then you can see during the last 12 months which one had the better return. You can also check for the last 3 years, last 5 years, in the last 30 or 40 years, depending on the availability of data for different companies. You can also check other metrics, for example, the price to earning ratio, current ratio, interest coverage, return on invested capital, return on equity, and you can check different metrics and compare for different companies. We will cover all these different financial metrics in our upcoming course. So if you are interested to learn about stock market analysis and investing, register your name. What I have shown you is just the tip of the iceberg that we have developed at TheEdgeResearch. For example, some of the features that we had developed, the institutional grade financial dashboard with over 40 years of data for over 10,000 companies across the US. It provides you with the advanced valuation and sensitivity analysis, so you can make your assumptions by confidence and you can test different scenarios. You can also model these scenarios for your investment. You also have an AI-powered insight and research, which enables you with the narratives around each specific companies, as well as the in-depth equity reports that we are publishing each week. You also gain exposure to the Wall Street analyst estimates. You can also gain access to the latest courses and trainings that we provided at the TheEdge Investment Academy. So this is the framework that we built, and we will cover this in more details and step-by-steps at Investing Foundation course by the TheEdge Academy. This is the bonus, the TheEdge Classic discounted cash flow models that we developed for calculating the intrinsic value of the company. For example, the current share price of NVDA is $184.8 per share, and discounted cash flow model TheEdge Classic estimated intrinsic value 187.9. Based on this valuation, NVDA is currently traded fairly. It's not expensive and it's not cheap as well. So as Benjamin Graham mentioned, an intelligent investor always consider margin of safety. At the end, we are delighted to announce that we are developing 3 different courses. The Foundation of Equity Investment course, which is the basic, as well as the more advanced quantitative investment strategies, which bridge the gaps between finance theory and applied analytics, as well as the option trading mastery, which educates you about trading through derivatives. You can find the more details about these courses at the end of the homepage. Register your name and details to join the waitlist. This is the 3 steps that you can register for the courses. You can go to the Googles and search TheEdgeResearch. It will take you to this website. Scroll down homepage, and at the end of homepage, you will have access to the details of courses. At TheEdgeResearch, we are not just building a software. We are building a community of disciplined, smart, and data-driven investors who refuse to rely on luck and instead want to invest strategically through structured frameworks and data-driven inputs. Thank you so much for watching the video. Looking forward to the next video.